crossbar, he couldn't touch the crossbar, he couldn't touch the crossbar. He's only got little arms. He's only got little arms. Hey. Right, let's get on with this. Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on the View from the Crowd YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about England's goalkeeper dilemma. We are only a few months away now from Euro 2020, and the big question around the England squad at the moment is, who do we put in goal? Now, for any of you that have been keeping an eye on the Premier League season this year, will know that the main man of the 2018 World Cup, Jordan Pickford, has gone down the drain. Like, his career officially peaked at that World Cup, and now we're seeing a steady sort of decline. For Everton, he has been very, very poor. But for England, he's been alright. You know, he's not the best goalkeeper in the world, and no one's ever claimed him to be. But it's just not been good enough. And there are definitely keepers out there, well, especially English keepers, that could take his place in the England squad for Euro 2020. I guess the main sort of candidate for the England, what could to take his place, is Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson's been having a good season with Sheffield United this year. You know, he's on loan there from Manchester United. You know, we know he's a very good player, but he's had very little time in an England shirt. I don't think he's had any time in an England shirt at all recently. Then it just sort of begs this question, then who do you bring in? Do you bring in someone like Nick Pope, who, yeah, he's good, but he's not brilliant. We're not going to bring Joe Hart back anytime soon. Jack Butland has always been a solid keeper, but he now plays down in the Championship with Stoke. It's just, this is a huge dilemma for Gareth Southgate and just the England team selection in general. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I would still have Pickford as our main choice. I know that we have a few international friendlies coming up. I think that will be the real time that we get to see who's going to be playing first team. But I still think that Pickford is the best choice. I know a lot of people will be disagreeing with me on that because he hasn't been good enough for Everton this season. But I think he's been good enough for England to warrant that place. You know, it's very strange. Like, the way that players play for their club and country is very different. Therefore, purely basing, you know, one's sort of performance for England and then expecting them to do it the same all the time for their club is not always the same. Like, we look at the likes of Frank Lampard, Chelsea's all-time goal scorer, but he's never scored a goal for England that counted in a World Cup finals. It's just a fact. And we saw how, you know, along the same lines, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, two of England's greatest ever midfielders, but they couldn't play together when they played for England. It's just the way things go. Some players, I know Jadon Sancho is very young, but if you look at some of the performances that he does for Dortmund, and then sort of his recent performances for England, poles apart. Absolutely poles apart. So, it can be, for some players, a very uplifting thing to play for your country, something that gets the best out of you. But for other players, it can get a bit too much. And, you know, in the case of a few players, it has got a bit too much, and we just don't see the best of them in an England shirt. So to sort of go back to this sort of goalkeeper situation, it's just so strange that people want to see sort of Pickford just like thrown out. It's like we don't really have too many options. And Pickford, when he sort of came to like, he was our option. You know, we've had the likes of, you know, David James in the past, Rob Green, you know, Robinson, Joe Hart, sort of players that were, you know, we've never had, it's been a while since we've had a world-class keeper in goal for England. So what you're dealing with is pretty much a very fluctuating playing field of players, because these days your average English goalkeeper, sort of who's playing at the top level, is bang average. Jordan Pickford is a bang average goalkeeper. Dean Henson is a bang average goalkeeper. Nick Pope is a bang average goalkeeper. Same with Jack Butland. They're all, in terms of a global scale, they are all completely bang average. They're not your Edisons, your Ter Stegens, your Alissons, your De Geas. You know, they're not near that. None of them are near the sort of standard of like Emmanuel Neuer. Yes, Pickford made technically only made one save in the England penalty shows that, and that's the reason we all worshipped him. But at the end of the day, they are all bang average. Therefore, making any sort of choice at all to who to put in goal for England is going to be difficult. So that's really all I've got to say on the matter. It's a short but sweet video today. I think in terms of my squad selection, I would still have Jordan Pickford in goal, Dean Henson as a solid reserve. Third keeper would probably going to be Nick Pope. I don't know, do you bring in the likes of Fraser Forster or something? Let me know what you think. Who would you put in goal for England for the Euro 2020? Leave your answers down below in the comments. So that's all from me today. Make sure to leave that like button if you did enjoy it, and if you are new here, do hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already followed my blog, the link for that is down in the description, viewfromtheground.com. My name's William. Thank you so much for watching.